What up, Crypto Warriors? It's Sergeant Crypto, and I'm back at it again. Here to give you an update on what's happening within the market. But before I get into all that, let me just say thank you to everyone that's been supporting the channel. Please don't forget to smash that like button, as it does help my channel to grow. If you're new around here and want to stay up to date with what's happening in the world of crypto, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Alright, so what's happening today? Or what happened yesterday? Alright, because today is March 8th, alright, 2018. Alright, so what happened yesterday, Wednesday? We had a huge market sell-off, alright? We had a lot of FUD in the market. We had, people selling stuff off, and as you can see from my thumbnail here, alright, MtGox, where's my money? Alright, where's our money, actually? But there's still news coming out about MtGox and I guess their influence on what's happening on the market or with the market. MtGox, or the incident happened with MtGox, I think back in 2014 or 2015. All right, and they're still influencing the market, 3 years later. Okay, so also we had some incidents happening with Binance. Supposedly they got hacked, and for people that's been in the space for a while, they reminded them of MtGox and tried to sell off their Bitcoin or their cryptos, and they couldn't because something happened with Binance. So let's get into both stories and see what happened. All right, first we're going to talk about Binance. All right, Binance, according to this, all funds are safe. Binance denies crypto hack rumors. All right, so yesterday, like I said, on the 7th, all right, something happened to where some bot or where hackers hacked into certain accounts, and they were using trading bots to liquidate accounts. So they liquidated several accounts, and they were trading the pairing of VIA coin and Bitcoin. And if we go real quick, I should have had this up already, but my bad, I was looking at Bitcoin. If you look at our VIA coin real quick, all right, they had a huge pump yesterday. Here it is. So let's zoom in on that right there. So huge pump right here. All right, where it was dangling around $2 and change, and then all of a sudden, boom. All right, it doubled up. All right, it doubled up in price, and huge sell-off. So what was happening was basically here, let me go back to the story. Basically, they were liquidating some accounts through a phishing scam. So it's several things that took place. So people were using links, and the links weren't the real links to the official Binance account or Binance website. They logged in user 2FA. These people got their credentials logged into their accounts and were able to liquidate through the API keys, liquidate their accounts, and then started to trade the VIA coin and the Bitcoin pairing, and pumped it up real quick and was trying to liquidate it. And about 31 or so accounts, they tried to sell off or exit out of Binance with those Bitcoins. Once Binance saw some irregularities in trading with the VIA Bitcoin pairs, they stopped everything. Anyone's accounts that were affected, they took care of it right away and refunded them, and giving back all their money prior to the liquidation of their accounts, right? So this is CZ. You got to follow him on Twitter, and he was keeping everyone in the loop. All right, him and the official Binance account on Twitter. was keeping everyone in a loop. All funds are safe. There were irregularities in trading activity. Automatic alarms triggered. Some accounts may have been compromised by phishing from before. We're still investigating. All funds are safe. All right, so this is why it's important not to, when you do a Google search, for Binance or for anything, not to click on the first link available, because a lot of times those links are ads, and those links are compromised links. Sometimes it's better to just type it into the URL up here, www.binance.com. all right, because there could be some things that's off with the link or whatever, and again, a phishing scam to scam people out of their funds. All right, so I got a little long-winded on that story right there. I'm sorry, but here we are. So this was before my time. All right, with this whole MtGox situation. Like like I've been saying before to you guys, I've recently got into crypto at the end of last year, and so this is before my time, and this is what happened. The Bitcoins that were stolen off that exchange. MtGox was the largest exchange for cryptocurrencies during this time when this hack happened, and the CEO and founder of MtGox, he gave this Bitcoins over to a trustee of sorts, and this trustee has been selling off the Bitcoins in huge chunks, at a time. So I guess yesterday also, he was selling off. He sold off $405 million worth of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. So $500 million worth of assets all in one day. So what happens when you do something like that, right? It tanks the market, because everyone is seeing, okay, it's a huge sell-off, something's happening, let me sell my Bitcoin too to get out of it, right? And that's what apparently has been happening over the past few months, all right, since we had a huge run-up in December, and every time the market, quote-unquote crashed, all right, that's basically what happened, according to the story here, that this person has just been selling off the Bitcoin at at these intervals at the time when the market is up. I guess because they still owe people money and they're trying to pay them back. So instead of just giving back the people their Bitcoin, right, they're trying to be smart about it and sell off the Bitcoin and give them back the cash equivalent at the time, cash equivalent price at the time of the hack. So if Bitcoin was worth, I don't know, at the time $500, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to give you back, or give them these people back the value of their Bitcoin at the time. So if they had 10 Bitcoin, at the time, so that's what, $5,000. That's what they're going to give them back, is 5 G's. Instead of giving them back their 10 Bitcoin that they may have held in the exchange. So that's total BS. Plus, let's not forget that the forks that's been happening since that time. So we have the Bitcoin Cash fork, which is the most popular fork, of course, right? And they're supposed to be giving them back those as well, but they're not, all right, because they're smart. So every time there was a big sell-off for some reason, the wallet address with all these Bitcoins in it keep popping up. So these are people that this is well above my pay grade, obviously. So these people are that track this thing. They see that the same wallet address keep popping up. So when we reached the all-time highs back on December 17th, all right, at nearly 20 grand, we had a big sell-off. All right, we run again, run back up, and then all of a sudden the market's looking good. We think we're doing good, then we had a big sell-off again, and then right here, this big drop. All right, so they're saying that every time there's a huge drop in the market, what's happening is this Nakubiaki Kobayashi, all right, is selling off tons of Bitcoin at a time, and Bitcoin Cash, because they still have to, you know, pay these fees or these fines, and also pay off their former clients. All right, so, you know, as a result of the consultation with the court, I considered it necessary and reasonable to sell a certain amount of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash at this point and secure a certain amount of money for distribution resources, and thus I sold the amount of BTC and BCC above. I made efforts to sell the BTC and BCC at as high a price as possible in light of the market price of BTC and BCC at the timing of the sale. All right, so, you know, this Kobayashi guy still holds, what's this, 166,344 Bitcoins. All right, and that's a worth of $1.7 billion at this time, and whoops, and you know, $197 million worth of Bitcoin Cash. All right, so again, he thinks he's slick. All right, Kobayashi think he's slick by selling off the Bitcoin and just saying, here go the cash amount or cash equivalent of what is owed to you. All right, it's pretty funny that this person's name is Kobayashi, because if you guys know about Kaiser Soze from The Usual Suspect. That's what it is, from The Usual Suspect. All right, at the end of the movie, The Usual Suspect, Kaiser Soze used the word or the name Kobayashi as one of the characters in the movie or whatever. It's just pretty funny to me. If you know, can make the link. That's the first thing I thought of when I read the story. I'm like, Kobayashi? Hey, that's Kaiser Soze, right? Influenced the market. But I know it's corny, but whatever, I don't care. But yeah, man, after all this time of what's been happening, that's passed, I should say, they're still able to influence the market, you know. So if you're selling off, you know, $500 million worth of Bitcoin, it's definitely going to have some influence on the market, all right? And then everybody else is going to get scared and sell off their Bitcoin, and that is what they're saying happened yesterday. It was a combination of the Binance thing and then this guy Kobayashi selling off so many Bitcoin. All right, and he's apparently been doing it for some time. All right, so every time the market, it seems like the market was able to go up. All right, and we think that, you know, according to, again, above my pay scale, you know, according to everyone that's been doing technical analysis, hey, you know, we're on the fifth wave, you know, we're on a, you know, teacup or, you know, head and shoulders according to the charts and all this stuff. We're supposed to be going up. All right, a quick bull run, something happens, and they're saying it could be because of this person right here. All right, so that's all I have for today. Got a little long-winded, but I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribe and notification bell if you are new around here and want to stay up to date on what's happening in the world of crypto. Again, thanks for watching. Peace.